Don't drag yourself through the next week, power through it. So I'm Jennifer Bell, and this video is about being positive about the week ahead, having some goals for yourself, and getting prepared for the new year. So yes, as we all know, it's November. It's getting really close to the new year. You know, if there's if you've been having a hard time you know, following through with your goals and timelines and stuff like that, now's the perfect time to do it. Ooh, the door just popped open. Just because, you know, you only got like 6 weeks left, 7. So that's, you know, just a little bit of time just to get yourself on track, and so that way you can take it into the new year. You know, so it's not like trying to start like midway or like, you know, early on in the year. So it gives you a few weeks to get yourself prepared. And as far as this week, just, you know, looking at stuff that you want to get done, even if it's just little small goals, you know, just staying positive. And you know, I've said before in the videos, if you don't like what you do, then start working towards doing something that you do enjoy and something that you can wake up and, you know, feel good about. So, you know, that's a big thing, is just you want to feel valued. You want to be able to feel good waking up and going to bed at night, and not have to stress out and not feel like you're wasting your life on a career move that isn't right for you. You know, it's really hard times right now, so I know it's kind of hard to just want to take that jump and do something new, especially if you don't have the money, or you know, like I've said before too, if you think it's not the right time. But honestly, like, you could waste so much time. Like, if you think about all the times that you sat there and said, oh, this wasn't the right time, or I didn't have enough money, or just blah, 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 like I have too much stuff going on right now, you could have been started and already been on your path to what you actually want to do, you know. And you just got to decide, do you want to invest in yourself? Like, do you feel like you're worth taking a chance and doing what you actually want to do? And that's, you know, it's a big thing. It's just sitting there, is just thinking, you know, whatever money you put into yourself, if at the very least you're learning skills, you're learning, if you're learning confidence, if you're learning how to do videos, like even if you're just learning how to use different programs, you know, you could all take it into something else. You know, there's nothing wrong with kind of hopping around until you find something that suits you. It's all practice. It's all giving you skills. It's just all better for you in the long run, just to try different stuff, you know. And if I had never tried what I've tried now, I would never even know that it's even possible for me. It's kind of weird sometimes, you know, like I still feel like I don't have enough money, I don't have the time and stuff like that, and I get overwhelmed really quick. But, you know, that's just the step, is taking the first step, and you move on to the next step, move on to the next step. And then sooner, hopefully sooner rather than later, you know, you're well on your path to success for yourself. And, you know, it's better now than later. And especially it helps if you have a support system. You know, unfortunately, a lot of people don't always have that. But if you don't, just remember that you're worth it, and, you know, you want to achieve those goals and stuff like that. Just trying to think about, you know, if you just sit and think and close your eyes and just think about what you dream for yourself, like you know, even if you do like your big goals and your small goals, you know, write down what they mean to you, like how you're feeling in that moment, you know, just like how you would feel if you achieved those dreams. You know, definitely for sure you want to have those written down. Like, I actually need to do another vision board. Well, no, my daughters actually did that. I've never actually done one, I don't think. So I'm going to do it then, put it here in my little teeny tiny office. And, you know, just get myself situated. You know, I don't have like a lot of big goals. Like I don't expect to like want to be like super rich or anything like that. But I just want to, you know, be able to have money where, you know, I could do stuff to the house that needs to be done, like the windows, you know, it's nothing like really crazy or anything like that, but, and then like goals like for the kids, just to be able to have money put up for them, so that their future is secure, and, you know, so just trying to think of, what I need to do to get there, staying motivated, trying to find reasons, like just thinking of how much I've grown since I started, and that's a big motivator for me, having a support system there on the teams that I'm on that are very, very empowering and very uplifting, and that certainly helps. And just saying, you know what, I'm tired of what I was doing before. It wasn't working, so I'm just gonna try something new. And it's kind of hard to explain. I don't really know how to describe, you know, because a lot of people are probably looking like just remembering your why, I guess I should basically say, is just like why you started in the first place, why you decided that you just finally had enough of that other job, and just jumping into the unknown and having enough faith in yourself that you can learn it and you can be successful. You know, and it is very hard, like, especially if you don't know the business, you know, you got to find different things that can keep you excited about the business and wanting to learn more, and, just staying involved. Really, that's about it. So, as we go into the new year, definitely, you know, if you decide to take the leap, just have a plan in action. That definitely helps. What you're going to do, like if you start kind of feeling unmotivated, if you're feeling like things aren't working out fast enough for you, which is not going to if you've never done it before, you know, sometimes you just got to put in a little extra effort, and try a little bit harder. Most of the people that, you know, they could have been really successful if they hadn't quit so soon. You know, and just getting past that first slump, you know, and then once you get there, it's like, wow, you know, it's like more than you could ever imagine, you know, so just never giving up on yourself. And especially for like this next week, you know, a lot of people always dread like Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. You know, and you can always just get yourself something where you don't have to dread it, you know, like work for yourself, go do something for yourself, no matter what company it is. Do something that you feel good about, even if the income isn't right there. Like, even if you have to keep your job for right now, that's like what the majority of people have to do, is they have to keep what they have to pay the bills until they really get going on it. And that's cool, you know, because in that way, when in that moment when you can quit your current job, you can still feel really good that you aren't worried about income. You're not worried about how the bills are going to get paid, like if you're going to have to switch stuff around, like, you know. But then at least you have a goal in mind, you know, and that can kind of help motivate you too, is just sitting there saying, I know I got to do this X, Y, and Z to get to that point, you know. So there's a lot of different things to think about. You know, there's so many people that still haven't taken that leap yet. Just to decide, you know, I mean, it's scary, but is it scary enough to want to work for yourself, make your own rules, be able to work from the comfort of your home, like if your kids are sick or if you're sick, or, you know, being able to do the stuff and just work off your computer or your phone. And it's just the convenience of it all. There's so many opportunities out here that you could do. I mean, there's like a ton, you know, from like beauty to healthcare to just all different types of things, social media type things, you know, and you just try something. If it seems interesting, then try it, you know, because the thing is like, you just don't realize like what you're good at until you've actually tried something. If you're too scared to try something because you're worried about failing, you already automatically did fail, you know. And what if you didn't fail? Like, what if it takes a little bit a while, but then you end up successful, you know? And you could work your way up to the top and just be super amazing, you know? You never know, because you never took that chance to even try it. So, you know, don't give up on yourself before you even tried. Just, you know, if you're tired of working at 9 to 5 or, you know, 6 to 6 to 3 or whatever the times are. I don't even remember. Just try something else, you know, before it's too late. You know, there's always room for new people in all these businesses. You know, like I said, you could work from anywhere. You can get paid while you're going shopping. You can get paid while you're asleep. You can get paid while you're doing pretty much anything. Like, what a life, you know? Like, a lot of people kind of look like, oh, you're not working the same. Like, you're not out doing actually something physical. Like, work is work, you know? Would you rather work harder? Or would you rather work smarter? You know? There's nothing wrong. You know, some people, they like the physical labor, like people in construction or mechanics or something like that. Then that's cool, you know, because that's exactly what they signed up for. But a lot of people, you know, they just want to be able to chill and spend the time with their families and be able to build up their income in their own way. So save up for retirement in their own way, you know what I mean? So don't sit there and worry too much about, you know, what other people think. Like, they don't have to support you. You know, this is your goal. And at the end, you know, they're going to be wanting to join you when they see how good, you know, how good your life is, all from this business that they didn't think was a good idea, you know. So, you know, you obviously do your research and stuff like that. Make sure it's not a pyramid scheme. And a lot of the ones nowadays really aren't. Like, you could tell because they want other people to be successful. Like, they provide you all the tools and they're empowering, and it's not like, just give me your money, and then they end up at the top and you're like, what's going on? Like, why aren't I doing good? You know, you've done all this work, and what do you have to show for it? You know, but in these type of businesses, like, it's honestly just on how good you do. Like, you know, and they say that you got to work hard, but when you work hard, you will see the results, you know. So, and then when you are at the top, and they keep encouraging you to work your way up, work your way up. So that's basically my thing, is just never feeling like, you know, you just got to get past really that feeling, just feeling like it's never time, it's never, you never have enough money, you know. Because honestly, a lot of people really don't, but it's just important to them to, do something that they feel good about. You know, what is there really to say? And like during this week, you know, what I find is just thinking like how much closer I am. Like, I only got this amount of time left, like, you know, and then you're free, you know. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff anymore. So yeah, really just trying to stay positive. You know, at least your bills are getting paid. You do have a job, you know, and that's a big motivator for me too, is there's a lot of people just out there that wants a job, you know. And I mean, more people want a job that they love, and that they love waking up to, you know what I mean, and going to bed to, and being excited about the next morning. But that's really it, you know. Just start off this new year trying something new for yourself, learning something new. Even if you don't stay in that company, you could take it with you, you know. There's always stuff that you could take, whether it's the self-confidence, whether it's the learning how to communicate with people, or there's learning how to build relationships like you couldn't before. There's just all different kinds of ways that you could just build as a person and grow as a person that you could take somewhere else. So I just wish you the best. I hope that you, if you're not happy with where you're at, decide to do something else. It's just crazy how amazing you could feel when you decide to take a chance on yourself. And, you know, even if it's difficult and you're taking a little while longer than you'd hope, you know, you'll get there. As long as you have the motivation and the consistency and the desire to learn it, you know, and never stop asking questions, never stop trying to learn, never stop trying to use every tool that's offered to you, and you'll get there, you know. So don't give up on yourself too quick. You know, we all want our own little piece of the American pie, American dream and stuff like that. And you just do what you got to do, you know. I mean, sometimes it's kind of like, blah, but, you know, that's unfortunately how life is. Unless you're born into, you know, a wealthy family and you can have it easy, then that's just how it is for us. And you just do the best you can to make your life better for yourself, you know. Work for someone that you know will appreciate it, which is yourself. Like, no one could appreciate you more than you do, you know. And then that way you could be getting yourself the gold stars and making yourself the congratulatory cakes and stuff on promotion. Of course, then again, you have your teams that could do that too. So, you know, you're working for a good company. But I just hope that you all can just find it in yourself to decide that you want more and strive for more, and don't stop until you get it. You know, we're all worth more than sometimes how we're treated. And you know, you don't have to sit at a job and get talked to like, you know, you're nothing, and have to work all these hours even though you know something's important to you, and they still can't have any sympathy. Or like if your car's broke down, you're trying so hard to keep it running, and you know, you don't have to deal with that anymore. You could just wake up and make your own schedule and enjoy your time and not stress. And, you know, when you want to eat, you eat. When you need to go to the bathroom, you go to the bathroom. When you got to go to the store, you go to the store. And you still got plenty of time to work. So, you know, that's amazing. So, yeah, if you find any value in this, you know, if you have any questions on how to get that started, or like if you need me to explain to you like kind of what it took for me and like how I got started, you know, I can just message me and I'll let you know. Like if you follow me on one of my other platforms, one of my other social medias, Facebook is Bell Marketing, Twitter is JenBell84, and Instagram is Jennifer A. Bell 7 with dots in between. And yeah, if you find any value, just smash the subscribe, and I'll send you a free ebook called 5 Ways to Get Your Mailing List Started. It's absolutely free just for subscribing. I just need your email address. And yeah, thanks for watching. And like I said, you know, just you got 6 weeks left to try and get your life started, and that way in the new year you can sit there and I'm finally doing something for myself. You know, a lot of us don't always get to. It's always worry about our family or our kids, or, you know, parents we're taking care of. Do something for yourself. That's the best way you could start off the new year. It's just deciding you're going to start over. You're going to do something that makes you feel good, and that you know that you can work on that residual income for yourself where you don't have to worry no more. You know, it doesn't have to be like that. But yeah, so just hit me up and I'll follow you back. I love subscribing back. I love following back and kind of seeing what y'all are into. You know, you can always comment below if you have any questions. Hit the like button if you liked it. And we can get conversating. So, you know, if you need any ideas, or, you know, even if you're kind of scared, like, hey, I was too, you know, we all start somewhere. Some of us are kind of like introverts. A lot of stuff terrifies us, and, you know, you just can't live your whole life like that. Sometimes you just got to sit there and say, is what's having X, Y, and Z worth to me, you know? Sometimes you got to do the scary stuff. Sometimes you got to do the really hard stuff just to have your life better and more how you want it. So, yeah, so I will see you all tomorrow. Have a happy Sunday. I hope you all have an amazing week. Yeah, it might seem like it's a long week, but you know what? If you start having a big goal in mind to turn your life around and have it more on your schedule, more accommodating for what you want, then it's not going to be too much longer. I promise. You know, you just gotta decide that you want to do it. So I will see you all. I need to do. I really need to get some makeup remover. Ugh, I kind of like use my nail to scratch it off. I didn't even think about when I ordered that magnetic eyelash kit that I didn't think about getting the makeup remover. I don't know why not, because obviously I don't know if I'm supposed to use the cheap stuff, so probably not. Because then you gotta swipe and then you mess up your eyelashes and stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna do one of these times I'm going to do something on the anchors and the eyebrow kit. I might do the eyebrow kit tomorrow. Just so you guys can see. I mean, it's kind of hard to follow because, yeah, all this. But you guys can kind of get an idea how easy it is. Because actually, it was really easy for me. It's crazy. I'd always want to do my eyebrows. I see people when I got the dollar stuff and it just looks disgusting. It looked terrible. It looked like, oh my gosh. You know, like kids kind of put on their makeup and they cake it everywhere, and it's like, but they try, you know. They try so hard, but yeah, it's like I'm 35 years old putting on makeup like a kid, so. But yeah, so hit me up on one of those, and I'll get back to you. Have a great night.